Baby Jordan, umbilical cord and placenta still attached, cried for at least 14 hours through the night until nearby residents found him Sunday.
Could have walked in, handed the baby to a hospital worker, policeman or fireman, just turned around and walked away.
Kind of the image from the past that we're trying to do away with, of wrapping an infant up and leaving them on a doorstep for someone to find. That's not a safe thing to do for the child.
Oregon law allows parents to give away newborns, but they must give it to someone at a hospital, police department, fire department, doctor's office, sheriff's office, or birthing clinic. And the child must be a month old or younger and not a victim of abuse.
Pizza, Chinese, the morning paper, that's okay, but not a baby delivery. A little infant child, this little girl, found abandoned on a doorstep in the early morning hours, wrapped in a towel, soaked. Her temperature 15 degrees below normal. That child could have died of hypothermia. The infant apparently just hours old. Jean, what happened?
You know, they really don't know yet. What they do know is that a newborn baby was placed on the doorstep of this nursing home. They can't find a parent, they can't find a relative, but the baby is in fair condition at the hospital, but is still being fed intravenously.
Let's quickly go out to Michael Morrissey. I want to talk to him about baby safe haven laws. Michael, it didn't have to be this way.
No, absolutely not, Nancy. I'll even give you 2 seconds of difference. Knock, knock on the door. There was a CNA and a charge nurse inside that building. They knew what to do to take care of baby Rose. They could have easily just called 911 and you'd never have the problems with hypothermia. There is a baby safe haven law in Oregon that could have easily made this a lot easier scenario.
Now, Michael, very quickly, this baby safe haven law, what is it?
Well, these safe haven laws are all over the country. They're in 47 states.
Let's see the map, Liz.
Well, in 47 states, only Alaska, Nebraska, and Hawaii don't have them. Take the baby to a hospital, a medical center, to a police station or a fire station, knock on the door, hand the baby to a policeman, a fireman, a nurse, and make sure the baby's safe. Then you can turn around and walk away. No questions asked, no chance of prosecution.
Mark Klass, a lot of people say no way to baby safe havens. I disagree. I disagree. It could cost a baby its life.
Well, you know, I think that's the whole point here, isn't it? I've dealt, and we all deal too often with dead children, and these safe haven laws enable these children to live. And what we're doing is we're talking about this whole thing as a rational approach to an irrational situation. These are invariably desperate women that for one reason or another feel they have very, very few options. Sometimes those options are to kill the child. Other times, now with these safe haven laws, that option is to drop that child off. So I think anytime a child is alive, including this child, is a far greater scenario than to find another dead baby in a dumpster. So I'm not going to continue to point fingers at this poor mother like everybody else is. She wanted her baby to live, and she probably took the only steps that she knew were necessary to make sure that that would happen.
Mark, I think you've got a great point. I'm concerned that the baby's left in the condition it was, where in this very state they have safe haven laws. Out to Randy Zellen and Allison Gilman. Also, in some of these states where they have safe haven laws, the first thing they want to do is ask you a bunch of questions about yourself when you try to drop the baby off, Allison. That doesn't help anything.
Absolutely, that doesn't help anything, Nancy, and I absolutely agree with what he was just saying. I mean, I think it's really important that these women know that they can do this and they won't be questioned, they won't be prosecuted. This woman, you have no idea the emotional state that she was in when she did this. This is a desperate situation,
Well, wait a minute,
and that's why she did it.
We've got this totally in reverse. Randy, that the baby was okay shouldn't dictate whether what the mom did was wrong or right.
Well, it does, because one of the elements of the statute is that the child was not abused. So it is very important.